Hey guys, Cheese here, and welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. How's everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today, and on today's episode, we're going to do a very basic guide on how to breed and imprint your dinos. We're going to talk a little bit about stats, how to carry over your best stats, and how to make air conditioners and hatch eggs and imprint your dinos. All the basics we need. We're not going to get into mutations or mutation stacking or anything like that. So if you guys like this video, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button, yeah! And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, now the main reason you want to breed dinos is that you can get a hugely more powerful dino. So what you can do is we have the 180 RG, the 180 Chargy that we tamed earlier episode. If you guys are looking on how to tame an RG, go back in the series. We did a video on that. And I tamed up this lady in between episodes. I forgot to name her. This is our female RG, so this is going to be the RG Chargy. And what we're going to try to do is get the best stats from both of these dinos. So what we're going to do is compare their stats to start. Now, I wrote down the RG stats when he first tamed. So this guy started out with 4,088 health. I have leveled him up some, but that won't carry through. Only the base stats right after they're tamed is what will carry through. So this guy had 4,088 health to start. This lady has 3,723. So 4,088 is the health that we're going to be looking for. Stamina, this guy started with 1,200. This lady has 1466, so we're going to be looking for 1466. I'm going to write that down, 1466. Our gentleman RG has 645 oxygen. Now, oxygen is a stat that doesn't really matter on a dino unless you plan on taking your RG swimming, which they can't really even do. But I like to have the highest level dino I can get. I'm a bit of a level whore. So even though it doesn't really matter on the stat, I like to squeeze that stat out because it'll make the higher level dinos. So I just like to, get higher, 3, 4, whatever level high I can get dino. So 645 oxygen. Our lady has 735 oxygen. So I'm going to write that down. We're going to be looking for 735 on the oxygen stat. Next is food. Our gentleman here has 13,200. He has a huge food stat, and our lady has 9,200. So 13,200 is the food we're going to be looking for. Weight, our gentleman has 736. Our lady has 736, exactly the same. Our dude RG has started with 389.4 melee, and the lady has 378, so 389.4. So those are all the stats we're going to be looking for. And if we can combine all those stats onto one baby RG, it'll be stronger and more powerful and a higher level. And once you imprint on that baby, you can get 20% boost to certain stats. And then when you're riding that dino, it'll get a 30% boost to damage and a 30% reduction to incoming damage. So we'll get into that in a bit, but that's a little bit about stats. So in order to breed the dinos, all you have to do, you used to have to put them on wander and they would walk all around, or you'd have to build a pen that kept them close together, or you kept pushing the stop moving button, the all stop, and they would stay close together. But they've actually implemented where you don't have to do that anymore. You walk up to your dino, you hold E, go to behavior, and enable mating. Now this guy, he's ready to mate. Now we just have to do the same. See, as you can see, it says on the bottom there, ready to mate. We'll go over to our lady RG. They have to be close together. Make sure they're close together. Hold E, behavior, and enable mating. Are they doing it? They're doing it! Oh, it's disgusting. Don't watch. Don't watch. Children, if you're out there, don't watch. It's disgusting. Okay. So when you get these hearts, that means that they're mating. That means they're doing the nasty. And if you notice on your lady, this bar will pop up that says mating. Now, once this bar gets to 100%, she's going to lay an egg. And then we have to hatch that egg and we'll have a baby. Now, if you're doing this on mammals, it doesn't work quite the same way. There'll be a mating bar. When that gets to 100, then the lady will have a gestation bar. And as she'll get like bigger and bigger, just like a pregnant person would. Bigger and bigger and bigger until the bar gets to 100%, and then she'll hatch or give birth to a live baby. So that's on mammals, but we're breeding birds today. Birds lay eggs. So for birds or reptiles or anything like that, this is what you're going to want to do. Also, you're going to want to make air conditioners, which if you look into your engrams, look up air conditioner, go down to level 61 is where they unlock. I learned the regular one and the S plus one. So we're going to go down here into our, wait, do we have time? Yeah, we have a little bit of time. We're going to go down here into our fabricator. We're going to go into electrical. The air conditioner's right here. We have S plus, we're just going to pull. But if you don't have S plus, just put the materials in there. It takes crystal, electronics, metal, and polymer. We're going to craft up 2 air conditioners. We're going to hold on to those for a second until the egg is ready. We're going to go back up here to the top of the base. And she should be about ready to give us an egg. Almost. 85%. We're almost there. Come on, lady. Give us a cute little egg. Make sure you have food on you. If you're hatching babies, make sure you have either meat or berries, whatever your dino will eat. The babies will starve to death if you don't feed them really quickly. So there we go. She hatched an egg. Now we're going to pick up the egg. We're going to walk over to the egg and hold E. We're going to turn our dinos off breeding. Make sure and remember, when you're breeding dinos, that you want to turn them off. You want to behavior, disable mating, and then behavior, disable mating. You want to make sure you turn your dinos off. If you forget to turn them off and you leave the server or something like that, they could continue breeding and dropping eggs and hatching little babies, and it can be a huge disaster for the server. It's what in the ARK community we call a breed explosion. You really, really don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure and always turn your dinos off breeding when you're done with them. We're going to put down our air conditioners now. Okay, what we're going to do now is set up our air conditioners right near our generator. We already have power right here. The air conditioners do need power to run, but we already have that set up. So we're going to slap them down right here. I'm using the S plus air conditioners, which stack next to each other. They stack on top of each other or next to each other, which is more convenient. They are easier to use. But again, this works exactly the same. If you don't have S plus, just use regular air conditioners. They just don't line up as well. The S plus air conditioners are more powerful though. So if you're trying to hatch something a lot bigger, like a wyvern or a drake, you're gonna need more of these. I forget exactly the numbers. I haven't played without S plus in a while, but you need quite a few of these to hatch a drake egg or something like that. Whereas S plus, I think you only need 2 or 3. Now we have our egg here. Now what you want to do is you want to go to the egg and you want to push O just to throw it out of your inventory on the ground. If you push E, you're going to eat the egg and the egg will be gone. If you move the egg into your inventory and you try to use it out of your inventory, you're going to eat the egg and it'll be gone. So don't do either of those things. You want to go into your inventory. You want to just push O on the... I'm not sure what the button is on console, but you just want to drop it out of your inventory. And then as you can see, now we're incubating. It says spoils in 14 days. We don't care about that, but incubating in 1 minute and 27 seconds, we're going to have a brandy new baby RG. Let's go. All right, here we go. 10 seconds, 8 seconds. We're going to have a brandy new baby. I made sure I have some meat on me to put on the RG right away because they will starve to death if you don't feed them immediately. Okay. Oh, we got twins to start. First eggs, we got twins. Now we're going to claim these guys. But I can tell you right away by looking at the levels, these do not have the best stats that we're looking for. So if we compare these stats to the stats we wrote down, they don't have the high health. They do have the high stam. They don't have the high oxygen. They don't have the high food. They have the weight, and they actually have a melee mutation. They have 1 point higher in melee. Interesting. So you guys actually have mutations? First ones? No. Huh. How do they have 1 point higher in melee? That's very strange. Regardless, these are not the RGs we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to unclaim this one. And this is something that's done in ARK. If you don't like, if you have a weak stomach, I suggest you look away. But we're going to unclaim these 2 babies. Behavior, wait, options, unclaim. Yes, this is a thing that you do in ARK. And we're going to grab our saber and we're going to dispatch of these 2 RGs. These are not the RGs we're looking for. We're not breeding up these RGs. And you can save them if you like, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to end up with a whole yard full of hundreds and hundreds of dinos that you can't really use. Now here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna just keep doing this process and breeding eggs more and more and more until we get the ones that have the stats that we're looking for. So I'm gonna put these guys back on enable mating and back on enable mating, and we're just gonna keep the process going. They're gonna mate again. I'm gonna get an egg. I'm gonna hatch it again, and I'm gonna keep doing this until we get the perfect egg that we're looking for. And we'll be right back. And we're back, and I've been hatching RGs here for a little while. No luck on getting all the perfect stats yet. We just got this guy. He hatched at a 281. Now, he has the health and the stam and the food, the weight, and the melee. The only stat he's missing is the oxygen at 281. But that tells me that our best dino is going to be higher than 281. So I can dispatch this one, and I don't need to check any of the dinos anymore unless they come out higher than 281. I can just kill them right away. So that it saves you a little bit of a step. So I'm gonna take this guy out, and we're just gonna keep breeding now until we get a dino that's above 281, and then we're gonna check it. So that's just a little pro tip. I'm gonna keep breeding dinos, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and I think we finally did it, guys. We got this guy a 287 monster level. He's got the health we want, the stamina, the oxygen, the food, the weight, the melee, which is still 1 point higher than our highest. That's very strange. I don't understand why that's doing that. So that's perfect. Now we got a perfect guy. 287 is the highest dino we can breed out of this pair we have, which is let's see, 269 is a max level tame on my server, so it's 18 levels higher than the max you could tame in the wild. But we're not going to bother imprinting on this guy. We're just going to let him grow up. The plan is to get a male and a female 287s that we can breed with. So we're just going to keep this guy alive. We're not going to imprint him though. We're going to go into his inventory. We're going to disable wandering. We're going to go into his inventory again and put him on passive. We're going to walk him over here and leave him. And we're going to keep hatching baby RGs. We need one more female 287. And then we'll be all set. We'll be able to make all the 287 dinos or RGs we want. It'll basically be a 287 RG factory at that point. But I'm gonna move this guy slowly, ever so slowly over here. Come on, man. Like, let's go already. he's like, I'm coming. He's like an old man trapped in a baby's body. And I'm coming, guy. In my day, you didn't make RGs walk this far. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. But I'm gonna hang out for a while, and I'll be back when we get, hopefully, a perfect lady baby. And we're back, and we finally got it, a 287 lady RG, 4,000 health, the right stam, the right oxygen, the right food, the right weight melee that's still 1 point higher than either of the high. I don't understand that. But yes, we finally got the perfect lady. Get some food. Let's go. So now we're gonna have a mated pair of 287s. And any dino that anytime we breed these guys, it's guaranteed to make a 287. Unless it gets a melee, and then it could be a 289. But these guys will only make 287s or 289s, and that's it. So this is perfect, and we're pretty much done with those RGs over there. I wouldn't get rid of them. They'd still be good for like weight RGs, or if for whatever utility RGs. But these are going to be our breeder dinos. Now, we're not going to ride these either. We're not going to level them up. We're not going to ride them. And we're not going to imprint them. So we always know what stats they're going to breed out with. So we're just going to save these as our perfect breeder RGs. Come over here. Come on, lady. Come on, little lady. Come on. Come on. So now we just have to wait for this lady to grow up. And then we're going to breed these two. And then we're going to imprint ourselves a perfect 287, or if we get super lucky, 289 RG. So we're gonna leave this lady here. Make sure she disabled wandering. We're gonna put you on passive. We're gonna unfollow you, and now it's just hangout time and wait for her to grow up. Yes, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up so we can make you hump. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That got weird. We'll be right back. And we're back, and it's time to finally breed these two up. They're full grown now, both of them, both 287s, both the exact same stats. Put them on behavior, enable mating, and the hearts, they're doing it. Ew, it's disgusting. Ew, don't look. So we're gonna we're gonna wait now until we get an egg from this pretty lady, and we'll be right back. And there it is. There's our egg. Now this should come out. All right. Turn these off. Behavior disable mating. Turn the mating off. We don't want to make a bunch of RGs today. Just one RG. And then we want to O this egg. We don't want to E the egg and eat it. We want to O it onto the ground. And this is going to make a guaranteed 287 or 289 if we get lucky and it gets a mutation. Okay, here we go. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Play mode. Guaranteed. There's our 287. We're going to imprint. This is going to be our perfect chargy. It's our perfect chargy. Now, as you can see, the chargy wants care in 21 minutes and 50 seconds. So we're going to hang out. Oh, I got to make sure I put food on him. Make sure you put food on him. I want to disable the wandering. I want to put him on passive. And we have to wait now. In 21 minutes, he's going to want some type of care. He's either going to want to cuddle, which means you just push E on him and you snuggle him a little bit. You're going to either need to take him on a walk, which means have him following you around and you walk around. Or he's going to want a specific type of food. Hopefully the food one doesn't happen because sometimes they want specific types of kibble like that we don't have, like superior kibble. Another thing, if you want them to be able to follow you, babies in ARK have the same follow hitbox as adults. So as you can see, if I walk over to here, you might think like, hey, he should follow me, and he actually is. But if you want him to be able to follow you a little bit easier, go into your behavior, go into follow distance, and change this down to low. And then he'll follow you from a lot shorter distance away. So I move over here now and he'll follow me. It makes a huge difference in the bigger dinos, like, you know, gigas or wyverns. You need to walk forever away from a baby wyvern to get them to follow you unless you change that that stat. So we're gonna again hang out with this guy for another 20 minutes and then we'll be right back. Who's your cute little girl? Who's your cute little girl? All right, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we got 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and wants to be hand-fed comfort food cooked prime fish meat. Yikes, I don't know if we have that. And also, I'm stuck. What's happening? Why can't I walk? Do we have cooked prime fish meat? Might be a huge disaster. We have cooked fish meat. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you want something that you don't have, sometimes this works. You have to get lucky, but we're going to try. If I pick him up in a regular cryopod, so I'm going to pick the baby up in a cryopod. Right, as you can see right now, he wants cooked prime fish meat. We're going to pick him up. So this does two things, actually. We could either keep him in our cryopod until we have cooked prime fish meat and he'll stop growing up. So we'll still be able to get our imprint. Or we could try to throw him out again and that may change him to want something else. So we're going to throw him out again. And now he wants... Oh, after he flies over there. Now he wants a marberry. See, changed to something that we can actually feed him. So that's a super, super awesome trick to use. So now, as you can see, he wants an amarberry to be fed comfort food. So you want to take an amarberry, put it in your last slot, walk up to him, and just push E. Boom! He loves it! Yay! 14% imprinted. So I'm going to hang out, and I'm going to keep doing this with this guy all the way until he gets to 100% imprint, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and this guy is just about full grown up. 7, 6, 5. This should be the last imprint. We got him at 86% imprinted. One more will put him at 100. And he wants exceptional kibble. Dang it. All right, we're going to have to do the cryopod trick again. Get cryopoded. We cannot make exceptional kibble at this point. Get cryopoded quick. All right, come on, baby. Come on, we need a good roll here. Just want to cuddle. Just want to cuddle or something easy. So cuddle or something easy. What do you want? Let's go on a walk. Let's go. We can do this. Come on. We gotta hurry, though. We're almost out of time. So it's okay if you don't get your dino to 100% imprint. He'll still gain stats. Let's go. 100% imprinted. Woo, we did it. He'll still gain stats, but he just won't gain the maximum that he can achieve. So what you're ideally looking for is 100% imprint. But if you only ended up with 86% imprint, it doesn't by any means mean your dino is no good or he's trash or anything. He's just missing a little bit of the bonus stats that he could have possibly gotten. We're gonna hang out with this guy now just a little while longer. He's at, what are we at? I can't see his 96.5% mature. We're just gonna wait until he's fully grown, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back on a rainy day on the island. Oh, look, it just cleared up. Like, the ARKs are cooperating with my recording today. And this guy is 100% grown up now, 100% imprint. We can put a saddle on him. Now, if you notice when we jump on him, in the top right corner, how we have that fist bump emote, that means we're getting the bonus 30% damage output and 30% incoming damage reduction. So we're getting our imprint bonus. Everything's working out great. Let's compare the stats to the parents. Now, let's just see what kind of a boost we got. So as you can see, we got 4,000 health. This guy has 4,900 health, so we gained 900 health. The stamina is the same. Oxygen is the same. Food, we went from 13,200 food to 15,840 food. So we gained like 2,600 in food. The weight went from 736 to 883, and the melee damage went from 390 to 466. So as you can see, you get a huge boost from imprinting and breeding out dinos. And I think hopefully we've covered everything today. There was a lot. Hopefully I remembered to say everything. And if you guys learned anything or you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button. Yeah. And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are looking for your own ARK server like the one I use, make sure and check out my Nitrata link down below. They have really great servers and really great prices and excellent customer service. I recommend them to anybody that's looking for their own server. And if you guys haven't come and seen me live, I stream live on Twitch every single day. Lots of ARK and Fortnite and Destiny. Lately, I've been playing Escape from Tarkov. I'm terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun. I'd love to meet you guys and chat, talk about video games at twitch.tv/RoyaleWithCheese TV. But before we go, we gotta go say goodbye to Murder. Yo, Murder! Murder, what's up, man? Hey, Murder, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, man? Murder, look at me when I'm talking to you. What? So today we taught everybody how to breed up some dinos, how to make air conditioners, how to hatch, how to do imprinting. We got ourselves a 287 fully imprinted power RG. It's gonna be super awesome. It was great. That's cool. Hey, how do you think the unthinkable? I don't know. How? With an iceberg? Get it? An iceberg? An iceberg, imagine. That's all the time we have. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Cheese and the perfect bred out and imprinted RG out.